Here it is. This is the playground. I mean, it's one of life's greatest teachers. You don't get to choose which lunch you get, but you just go to lunch. And you happen to have recess with whomever you happen to have recess with. And you and your classmates find yourself on the playground. You learn about life, you learn about friendships, you learn about connection, you learn about disconnection, you learn about peace and harmony and competition and relationship, commitment, failure, recovery from failure. So much to learn, so much experience right here on the playground. And the playground is significant because if you think about it, so many of us, we still handle much of life like we learned it here. I mean, I know one of my go-to competitive traits happened right here on the playground. I figured out how to do it right here on this playground with Matt Mayer, right over there on the kickball court. Like I remember those moments that formed the competitive drive that nurtured the drive I have today. And so many of us handle conflict like we did right here on the playground. Either we went for fisticuffs or we ran to tell our friends, or some of us ran inside to tell the teacher. And whichever way we kind of chose, that's the way we kind of lean today. Playground is powerful. Not just because we're kids, but because it's open space to run. But because we're forced to crash into each other. We're forced to experiment together. We didn't choose who we came to the playground with, but we found ourselves on the same kickball team, tug of war team, tag team. And all of a sudden we had to figure out how to do it together. That's why I love the playground, but unfortunately, over time, these kinds of opportunities for us to crash into each other, we've somehow lost interest in the playground. Crashing together without self-interest, without all the drama, without all the noise, and just take time to be. I'm learning how to come back to my life's playground, where I can crash into life, crash into nature, crash into people. And the crash isn't violent. It's more like a blues band when the rhythm is just right, where every instrument's just doing their thing. And somehow it's cool. Do you have a playground in your life? Or did you leave it at elementary school like I did? Well, obviously, I got gray hair in my chin, and yet I'm standing right here on the playground. And you can too. Translators, mount up and play.